Patrick Conolly is the Hawkesbury Mayor. He joins us live now. Patrick, thank you for your time. I don't know whether you just heard, but we spoke to the Emergency Services Minister, David Elliott. It seems that all that can be done is being done at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with the Minister that we've got, you always have more for the SES, but what they're doing, they're well set up for it. We've got a really resilient community here. Lots of our community members are SES volunteers, and I'm confident that they're doing everything they can. Absolutely.
So how many evacuations are we talking about, and where are these people evacuating to?
So at the moment, we've only had a smaller number of evacuations, and these are the low-lying areas, and they were evacuation orders issued yesterday. And we've got a couple of evacuation centres set up. Most of these residents, however, they know their flood risk and they've got arrangements in place. So our evacuation centres haven't had too many people there at the moment. The bigger fear is if we do have to evacuate, talking about 1,000 properties potentially in this next tranche, if we do get the levels we're talking about through McGrath Hill and South Windsor.
Might you likely have to do that, Patrick? And what's the contingency?
Yeah, look, we're not sure. We're not sure at the moment. Yesterday we were getting ready. We thought that was happening. We were talking, the Bureau of Meteorology was talking about 15.6 metres at Windsor. They've revised that down. We're potentially only peaking at 13 metres, and that potentially means we don't have to do that. But obviously we're watching very closely. If the SES makes that call that they need to evacuate those people, we do have an evacuation centre at Castle Hill set up. Castle Hill RSL's well set up to take a lot of people, as well as the current evacuation centres we've got at Richmond and North Richmond.
What is the danger at the moment? Are people still attempting to drive through floodwaters? Are they just not aware about how fast moving this water is?
Yeah, look, most people in our community understand floods, but it has been a long time since we've had one this big. Like we're all talking about, 1988, 1990 floods. Obviously, it's been a long time, and maybe some people just don't get it. Still getting a lot of flood tourism. People down at the river, or the river's gone. The river's encroached the river now, down at the water anyway. Taking photos, walking along with umbrellas, and just think probably not that smart. Getting in the way, putting yourself in danger, putting the SES in danger. So we are definitely encouraging people to stay home and don't drive unless you absolutely have to.
Well, just finally, can I ask you about what happens after this? Does there need to be some discussion, look at planning? Has there been development in the area that has somewhat perhaps exacerbated this problem?
I think there's a couple of things we need to look at. I mean, right now we are focused on making sure people are safe, but once we get through this, there's a couple of things we have to look at. One is we're going to need state government assistance in terms of financial assistance. There's been huge damage to public assets here, huge damage, and we're not going to be able to recover from this alone. So I'll be talking to David Elliott and others about what that looks like. But I think the broader question needs to be about the dam wall project. The state government announced many years ago now that it was going to look at raising Warragamba Dam wall. That doesn't seem like it's progressed at all. In an event like this, wouldn't have been anywhere near as bad if that project had already taken place. It really is about saving lives, and maybe this might have demonstrated that a bit to the state government, but I'd be pushing hard to find out what is the delay with that project and why can't we get a decision and some construction.
Yep, we will revisit that down the track indeed. Patrick Conolly, the Hawkesbury Mayor, thanks so much for your time.
Thanks.